Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and today we are starting a brand new Let's Play. We are playing Lords and Villains. So when you hear the word villain, obviously your brain thinks of like a bad guy or something like that. But the villains here is actually the medieval version of the word, which means essentially a tenant that lived under a lord. And essentially that's kind of what this game is about. So it's a town management game in which you and your family are kind of like the lords, and you basically have a town underneath you. And then, so it's similar to like RimWorld, where you're kind of controlling everyone and telling people what to build and what not to build. But what's different about it is the game itself is actually supposed to have its own kind of like marketplace, its own economy going on. So for example, you might make one family a farmer. And so then the farmers, what they'll do is they'll go get a bunch of vegetables and stuff like that. Eventually, you know, at the end of the season, they'll end up taxing, or you'll tax them because you're the lord. And so you'll actually get a portion of what they make. But what they'll end up doing is they'll take the rest of their stuff and actually sell it. And so then all the other villagers will come and actually buy stuff from them, and you know, they'll buy the food so that they can for example cook themselves meal. And so then the lumberjacks, they'll sit there and sell wood for other people to build stuff, and so on and so forth. So you kind of have this game going where the villagers, you kind of tell them what to do, but they're kind of doing things somewhat independent. And then they also kind of once again have that whole marketplace thing. They have their own needs. You'll have travelers coming from abroad that will bring in goods that your villagers might or may not buy. So there's just a lot going into this game, a lot of complexity that I absolutely love. And so basically I was kind of thinking that, like, I think the goal with this game is to eventually kind of like, I think ideally if you're playing the game right, it turns into somewhat of a clicker game where essentially you don't really need to do anything. It's all happening automatically. Now as lord, you do have certain powers, so you can raise or lower taxes. You can also give people with money or goods or something if they don't have enough. And you know, you can accept or reject new people into the village. So we're gonna go ahead and create a new game. I did the tutorial. It's a pretty long tutorial. I spent about an hour on it, or let's see, how long do I have on this? I have 103 minutes in the game already, which was basically all the tutorial. I've watched some of this as well, so I kind of have a good idea of what we're doing. But I have to say, I'm having a lot of fun when I was playing this game. So I think I want to do Seaside because, man, just making a village on the ocean just seems so cool to me. So we already have our ruler here pre-built, Lord Brian Common, and then we currently have 2 children, and we are married to a female. We can change our dude and do a bunch of fun stuff. There's no good cape. They all kind of look really dumb personally, so I don't have any capes on. I also don't have any extras because, you know, I don't really want a flower in my hair. Hey, face forward for a second. And then I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it looks really kind of funky. And then I don't really want a crown. And then where was that cap? Or isn't there a cap somewhere? Oh yeah, then we had also cap. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be normal. I guess I could have a scar on my face. Now there's also military in the game as well. I don't know if it's actually included. This game is in early access right now, so I don't know if the military stuff is actually in the game or if that's still part of the future plans. So there's a lot going on here, so I'm gonna kind of explain it as we go forward here. So I'm beginning with Lord Brian Common. I bestowed you upon the right to rule over this land. I expect you to take great care of exploiting this land and riches it has to offer. Should you not succeed, I shall find someone else to take your place and your head as well. Not everyone else gets the same opportunity as you. Keep that in mind. By confirming, you shall certify your oath of fealty. Best of luck on your journey. So the thing is, there's actually a king. I don't even know how I see the king. Reports from the king. Okay, so he's our king. After a certain amount of time, he's going to start giving us goals where it's like, hey, I want you to give us some pumpkins or fish or something along those lines. And so we'll kind of need to complete those to actually make him happy with us, because it sounds like if he's not happy with us, he's going to chop our head off. In the actual tutorial, he was never like actually mad. There was no happiness meter with him. So anyways, these are the people that we end up starting with. These are all the different villagers. They're all part of, like, I think we have 4 families here to begin with is what usually happens. But this is the kind of map we are looking at. So the darker areas are the forests. You can make them royal forests, and you can have people go foraging in there. You can have them also chop down the wood. I think you can also like get the animals. Are those... What? Oh, that's a rock. I thought they were having fun time together there for a second. But essentially, that's what that area is. This is mining area. I've not had a miner yet, and I'm not sure what the mining stuff's used for. Probably for swords and stuff like that. Any of the grassland can be used as farms. And then we have the ocean up here, which is going to be for fishing and so on and so forth. I'm actually not a huge fan of this map generation, to be honest. I actually think I may want to We're going to do this one more time, and we're going to actually see if we can get a slightly different map generation on that. The one I did a quick test game because I just wanted to see what Seaside looked like, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, oh, this one's so cool. So we're going to do this one more time here. So we'll just pop in. Is it cheating? And whatever. It's finding a map, man. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, we already know this oath here. So our ocean this time is to the south. And yeah, okay, so we actually have a road down here to the south, which is what I kind of wanted. And actually, I really, really like this because I think we're going to make this eventually kind of our king area. So how things work in this game? Well, let's actually start by looking at the villager book. So this is our current family right here. We have me, Brian. I'm currently married to Anne. No, I am currently married to Emily. Whoops. I currently have caps lock on as well. So we are currently married to Emily. And then we have 2 children here. We do not have Frederick. Oh, I have to confirm it. Aha. We have Theobald and Frederick. All right, well, you're going to be Jeff, and you're going to be Parker the male, which is fine. Parker's a guy name too. So there you go. Our children, Parker and Jeff. Now, I don't think the children do much. Yeah, they have a little bit of cooking and financing, but anyways, that's our family. So essentially, our family is basically in charge of building things if it's not inside like someone else's zone. Like, if it's inside someone else's house, we're not going to build it. But like other stuff like our area, or if we're building like a brand new area, then, you know, that's going to be what our family takes care of. In addition to that, we will also end up selling any of the goods here. So we have a ton of goods here that we can end up selling off if we so want. We can actually look at our warehouse book and see everything we have. So we have 65 beers, 46 clothes, so on and so forth. So we can either, like, if we wanted, we could grant them to someone. So, hey, if I wanted to give stone to one of the families, I can be like, hey, here's a bunch of stone. I can also sell things as well. And if I need to, I can also seize stuff from other people too. Anyways, we're getting into a bunch of different things. So other families, we have the Friesel family here. They are a family that is really big, by the way. Oh my gosh, 1, 2. So they have 2 married children. Are these grandchildren then? Huh. Interesting. Can we see how old they are? Yeah, I don't know. But they are good at farming and cooking. Actually, really good at cooking. Better at cooking than farming. Then we have a forager family here. They're not that old, man. Or, sorry, not that large. So that's okay. And then we have a fishing family, which only has 2 people. Interesting. So usually the families are around 4. Having a 2 and a 3 is interesting, but I think you must start with X number of villagers, and they mostly all got put in the Friesel family. So that's okay. So what we need to do then is we basically need to tell everyone, this is where you live. This is going to be your house. We'll basically set up everyone else's house and stuff like that. But how we do that is we actually go here to zones. So we can click here and we can actually say, hey, we want this zone to be this. We want this zone to be this. The manor is basically our personal holding. Obviously, our personal holding, I don't think there's any... Make it big and expensive. Yeah. So what we're going to eventually do, I think, is like come down here and get just like a huge freaking area. Like, I think all of this is actually going to be our manor area, to be honest. Because we're going to like live here on the ocean. I can create the zones. I can change the zones later. Like, there's really no reason to like I don't have to like stick to one kind of zone right now. Now the thing is, just because I build the zone, nothing's going to necessarily happen there. What I'll have to actually do is come here and start building walls and stuff like that. But for now, let's go ahead and get our zones set up. So we're going to need households for all of our different families. We have fishing down here, so we'll probably put our fisher family down over here. I think we'll do the forage family here. Do we want to put the farmers over here? I don't know if there's any reason. So one of the things you can do is you can have a marketplace where everyone can kind of come and sell their goods. So that we probably want centrally located. I'm wondering about putting a farming area over here. Maybe I should start by keeping it over here just so everyone's kind of together. The roads we can always change here in the future. So yeah, we definitely want the fishing household down here though. I'll put you like 9x8. What do you recommend for this? 14x12 for a family of 4. Okay, so let's go a little bigger then. 14x12. Now that's just the area. We're not going to build a 14x12 house, at least to begin with, because that's going to be a little ridiculous. And then let's get rid of this real quick so I can see. And I want to go here to the roads. Dirt path. And I kind of hate how this dirt path, like I want it like... Where's the middle? This is actually technically the middle right here. So we're just going to go ahead and drag a dirt path over here into the forest. So this is going to be basically another little road for us. I don't know. I assume dirt path is like quicker for people, you know, to walk on. I don't know if you can actually delete dirt paths either. Also, I don't know if I can make this bigger, but whatever. I think eventually you end up like zoning that in as well, because I don't think you want to leave it outside. But we're not going to worry about that right now. So we're going to go 14 by 12. Yeah, we can always build. And I think this is going to be our farmers. So farmland, you're recommending us a 20 by 15. So 20 by 15 would be equivalent, would be like a 25 by 20 by 15. Oh, I see. Actually, let's do it this way a little bit more. I think like 23 by 11 is going to be about equivalent. And then we're going to do another household down on this side. 14 by 12 is what we've been doing, correct? Yeah. I hope it didn't create a third one there. But all right. And then what we can do is we also need to get a fishing pool. So we'll just, this is just rocks and stuff like that. I don't think it actually matters where we do it. So let's just do something like this for a fishing people. That's a huge freaking zone, but that's okay. And then we want a royal forest for our forest people. And so essentially what they will do is like chop wood. I don't actually think that's going to add it. I think we have to do it like this. Otherwise, I think that was going to create a new zone. That actually did create a new zone. All right. Delete this zone, please. Yes. And then let's just edit this zone. So yeah, just do it like this. I suppose it doesn't matter if it's not all just on the forest. So that should be big enough for now. So now we got a lot of options because we have our different zones. What we needed first is we need to start giving these to families. So I'm going to assign this to the Pinnell family. Congratulations. This is now officially your farm. Great. Now, also, I'm going to go ahead and give you this fishing area. So I'm going to assign this to the Pinnell family. Cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tax. I know we want to bump this up. I don't know what the goal is. Because the thing is, to begin with, this is basically the only way we make stuff. Our family's not going to be doing anything. So the only way we make goods is by taxing them. So we'll go ahead and tax 50% to begin with. I was playing in the tutorial game. That didn't really seem to piss them off. So I think that's okay. This will be for our Harriet family. Congratulations. This is now your household. And then we shall give you also the royal family. Harriet, and once again, we'll go 50. And this is going to give us lots of wood and stuff like that. At some point, we'll probably end up taxing certain people in different amounts. Like, I don't know, we're going to need as many fish from these guys as opposed to like lumber. So, you know, stuff like that we might change here. And then, yes, this will be the Friesel family. Congratulations. You can actually see their money right here, too. And then this will also be your farmland. Congratulations. We'll take 50%. Now, 50% seems like a lot, but then again, like in a small town like this, and you have a lord that is going to be very generous in giving them a bunch of goods and stuff like that, you know, I don't know that that's going to be actually that, like, I think that's going to be, you know, pretty okay. So let's take a quick look at our goods here. So materials, we have 280 wood, 640 planks, and then 625 straw. Point being, I don't think we want to go ahead and build ourselves wooden walls out of these towns, because that's gonna, or out of all our houses, because that's gonna get really expensive. We could do wood rods. How many wood rods did we have? Wood rods. We have 130. That's not that much. So maybe we do straw houses. The other thing is, once we get the wood guy's house, we'll probably just do straw houses everywhere, right? Yeah, I think we'll just do straw houses everywhere. But what I want to do is I want to start with my family first. And we are going to build ourselves, because, you know, we're kings. We're lords of this land. We're going to give ourselves a nice little house. So trying to think the best way to do this. So what's the middle? This is going to be our middle. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this down here just so I can kind of keep an idea of like, hey, this is the middle of the house. I want our room to overlook the water. So we know we're going to want something like that. Let's go here and start popping out some furniture so we can make a nice little pretty looking house. So we will go, I'll do a wooden bed for now. But we want a double wooden bed here for me and Emily. Something like that should be okay. And we can always expand stuff later, so it's not that big of a deal. And we don't really want to go that large right now. So we'll do something like this. And I think something like that is going to be a nice little bedroom for us to begin with. You know, things that we're going to want eventually is I know we're going to want, when it gets colder, we need to put... Where is it? Ah, there we go. Candles by the bedside to keep people from freezing. A flower pot in there might not be bad either. Can be walked over. Oh, interesting. You know what? I'm going to put a single flower pot in here. Now, you can see the 4 areas that are grayed out. That's where areas that can be interacted with. Once again, not that big of a deal right now because like we have 2 areas that can interact with it. Okay, so then on this other side, I don't want one of my children to have a view and the other one not. So... how many? This was 8. Oh, you know what? We're going to want to go wider here because we're going to want to make this, this is 7. Yeah, because if I do the beds, this is going to be a really tiny bed here. I think we want to go all the way over here, I'm thinking. So wooden bed for one of our children. And then wall here. Something like that. And then furniture, wooden bed here. And we're actually 1 short. Oh, no. I screwed this up. That bed's in the wrong spot. Okay. Whew. I was like, oh, no, we're 1 short. We need 1 more tile over there. So, yeah, like that. Perfect. This is actually going to be working. This is a perfect amount of space down here. So, anyways, wooden wall here. Okay. So then you guys are going to go here. This is going to connect up. We're going to need wooden doors for both of these rooms. Oh, you know what I didn't build? A hallway. That's fine because we'll just build the hallway up here. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll put you smack dab in the middle, put you smack dab in the middle. And then how long was this wall here? This is a little too ridiculous, Brian. 13. So whoopsie. So let's go 13 for our master bedroom. Now, we could potentially have more kids in the future, I think. I don't 100% know on that. I think I saw one girl get pregnant in my game, but I don't know. This is a huge freaking bedroom. Oh, yeah. I don't mind that, though. I don't know. We could do something else in our bedroom, or it's just going to be a freaking royal as F bedroom. So let's actually put the double bed here. It's not straight, though. Hear me out. We're going to do something a little different. Instead of going perfectly square, I don't know if you need a specific like range here on like hallways and stuff like that, but let's do something like this. And then something like the hold on. What was I doing? That's the hallway. So then you're going to go down there. And then we're going to connect you like here. So then this is all part of the bedroom. Yeah, I like that. And then you know what? Guess what? Both of us can actually have a view of the ocean in the morning then. I like that. And does that fit perfectly here? No. So we're going to have to shrink our hallway just ever so slightly, which is okay. Okay. So we're going to definitely be all about the house building right now, apparently. So congratulations. And then let's put the wooden door here. Cool. So... remember this hallway I actually don't really want. So you go down this way. Delete that real quick. Go back over here. This might be a little too big. We might not have enough wood for all this. Go grand or go home, I say. The thing is, all we really need to do right now is, I think, build this. We'll put a door here. And then let's go ahead and remove the rest of this. Because we don't really need anything else. And in fact, we could probably delete all this too. We're going to need some pillars in here because we're not going to be able to roof all this to begin with, but that's okay. All right, so with our other families, let's be a little more simplistic. We'll do hay walls for now. We do want to expand them in the future because we're going to want to like add kitchens and stuff like that. For now, an 8x8, probably okay. Actually, who's in here? So we have 3 family members. Okay. I'm not used to having so many different like size families. Let's go 10x8. Okay. And these guys aren't going to get their own individual bedrooms because, you know what? Sorry. Sucks to be you. So we'll do something like this. And then we also want to put a straw bed down like here. Other thing we're going to want to do in everyone is we're going to want to go ahead and give everyone ground storage, because that's where they store their family goods. So we'll do that. And then we also need a chest, because that's where they store their valuables. So we can put a chest there. And then obviously we'll put our chest, how about here? Something like that. Now the chest, you'll have to look with certain items. It says like blocks path or can walk over. So things that like you can block path. Actually, isn't this our flower planter? Yeah, I totally forgot about you. But things that block paths, you gotta be careful where you put them because you can get your people trapped. And in fact, we do have a little bit sometimes, I was noticing, of RimWorld where you build things and then people kind of get trapped in. And you're like, cool, great, exactly. Okay, so hay wall here. Let's build this off the farm, put it on the road. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did screw that up because we want you on the road because we want the door. Well, congratulations. You're going to start off with a slightly larger house then. But this is the one with 8 people. So you know what? Fine. Go big or go home again, he says. Dang it. That's still fine. And then we need a wooden door here. We'll do a wooden door here for the 2 houses. This is okay. Then we have 8 family members. Remember, we have 3 couples here. So we can actually also select it this way if we select on the zone. But let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that shouldn't block anyone's path. So that's 2, 4, 6. And then we have 2 individual children as well. So then 2 more straw beds here and here. It's probably big enough for a kitchen to begin with as well. But we're not going to worry about any of that yet. Let's just put a chest in here. I think that's all I need to care about. And then last but not least, let's get our fisher village house. There's only 2 people here, so I'm not really going to worry about making this one too big. Yeah, there's just 2? I thought they had 3. Nope, just the 2. Okay, well, then all I have to do, are they married? Actually, that's a good question. I didn't actually look here. I assume they're married. Married to. Married in. I assume they're married. Yeah. Well, they're going to be married now, at least in the eyes of the bedroom. Okay, well, here's your double bed, please. We'll put it there, and then we need a chest, please. Chest. Where'd it go? There it is. We'll put it there. And then last but not least, let's get you a door. And I think we're good to unpause the game for a little bit. No, not chest. We need walls. We're not going to worry about floors or anything like that quite yet. Okay, so let's unpause the game and we'll let things kind of tick up. Now, while the game's on pause and they're working on that stuff, let's go ahead and start working on some stuff like farming soil. Now, they can also use animals, but we're not going to worry about the animals yet. We'll do the zone like 19 by 11. That sounds like a pretty decent area. The other thing is when you have zones and stuff like this, you can actually come up here and adjust priorities. So I can change what I want them to work on. So for example, if I don't want them to work on cheese, I'll go 0. The other option here is we can do soil management and we can change the soil up to regenerate. So you know what I didn't look at here is there is a soil quality. It's actually pretty good here. But, oh, dude, we can get some really nice soil up there. But point is, they will not work all the soil then. They'll leave some of it to regenerate. So basically it gets its quality back, which I think is fine. We don't necessarily need this entire zone to be crazy as of now. So then also here we can say, hey, go work on this, work on this. So yeah, work on carrots, work on potatoes, some barley. I think if you bump up the priority, I think they just would do that first, but I don't really have a priority on any of this stuff right now. Now, if, and then same thing we can do with trees here. Oh yeah, no. We want to say yes on that. If you want to do apple trees, that's fine. I don't really care about animals. I don't think they have any animals, so I don't think we care about that. Other things we need on this zone is, so they need a flailing spot, which separates grains from plants. Okay. So we'll do that like here. Then let's see. Churn is used to mix and extract butter from milk. We don't have that. We don't have chickens. We don't need feeders. Don't really care about trees. We do want a silo, though. So we'll do a silo there. Barrels are used to store ingredients. So we'll put like 4 barrels down here. Ground storage, once again, that's where they can store a bunch of stuff, so we like that. Shelves, food and beverages, I don't think we need right now. But we will put a storefront. So then the storefront here is where people are going to come and buy stuff. And it faces this way, so our people stand behind that. Which I'm actually going to get rid of then. I guess give me this button here. Cancel that. Okay, nope. Production. Cancel that. There you go. Okay. And they're actually immediately working on that versus their house, which is interesting. So my family's currently working on the roads right now. I think they'll go help with the houses as well here too. Why is no one, you know why no one's working on their houses? Yeah, Brian. We need to go ahead and grant some stuff, but actually instead of granting it, what we're going to do is we're going to sell our wood and we're going to sell it for free. Same thing with our planks. I don't think anyone needs wood rods, so I'm going to hold off on that. But we also need to give people some food. So we're going to give 200 to the Friesel family. We'll give 200 here so they don't starve to the Hernet family, the Herret family. And then we'll give 200 to the Pinel family. Pinel. Good. And so I'm selling everything they need, so they don't need that. Can I not sell straw? Okay, I can. So then add straw, and we're also going to make straw free. So as far as I know, they won't grab extra stuff that they don't need. So, all right, that will allow them to build stuff. Okay, we already know about zones. Yep. Households, we know. Foraging, we're about to work on. Farming, we just did. Structures, we're good. Storages... yeah, for the most part, we're good. Planting crops, we're good. Grinding resources, we're good. Okay, so now people should start building their houses. The other thing while this is going on is we want to come here to this, and we want saddle horses so they can actually start working on getting some planks. Then we don't care about the feeders, I don't think. We'll do some ground storage here. They use a lot of ground storage, just for the record. Chests we don't care about. Knackery I don't think we care about. And then we'll do the storefront just like that. Perfect. So people should be working. Now they have to go pick up their stuff though. So let's see. This is Emily, right? No, that's Ann Common. Wait, what? I changed your name. I got Jeff and Parker, right? Emily. I guess because I tagged off of it. All right. Anyways, so yeah, Emily's gonna go work on that. We probably should get a road here, but eventually I'm thinking like this is going to be just like a giant gated in, fenced in like courtyard kind of thing. So I'm not going to worry about that yet. Are you guys not doing anything? What are we missing here? Do I need to grant them wood maybe? What's weird is I'm selling it for free, so they should go get it. Because it's free. Oh, I didn't sell that for free. Maybe I do need to grant it. Huh. I don't know. I'll grant 100 to each family then. The family's in possession of the following. They need 182 straw. All right. 182. Congrats. And then they needed some wood as well. I actually like this. I didn't notice this before. 4 wood and 36 planks. So 36 planks. Congratulations. And 4 wood. Grant. All right. So the Friesel family's good. Now, what do you guys need? You need 166 straw. Running low on straw already, which is our roof item, but that's okay. And then 4 and 24. So 24 here. Grant. And 4 here. Grant. Oh, you know why? I know what's happening here. I don't have a place to sell stuff right now. Okay, then you need 122. This is actually, I think, better. We'll just grant it. I think it's just better to do it this way. 122, 1 and 11. 1 and 11, because they didn't have as many furniture. 1 and 11. So the problem is I don't have a selling storefront. So people don't have a place to come by. So that's the problem. So like that. Okay. Anyways, I'll pause game. We're actually going to go up to speed 3. There we go. So we'll go speed 3 and we'll kind of let things just kind of take place now. So everyone should be able to get their stuff done with now. The other thing we want to go ahead and do down here, and actually I'm going to let them do that, is let's go work on this zone. So we need some fishing rods. Please. Rotate it. What's going to be the best place to do these fishing rods? I don't know, man. I don't know how many. I think they have to work the fishing rod. So it's not like you just set it up and it like works. And then we'll do like 2 nets. And then they can do some barrels. Do 3 barrels. And you know what? Let's actually... So everyone's going to be sleeping on the ground tonight. Except the royal family. Yeah. Well, you know, that was kind of my fault. But you know what? Shut up. They're fine. They're fine. Okay? Hey, I want to go ahead and expand this zone. And we're going to edit it up to here. Just because then I can go ahead and put a storefront right here. Okay, good. So now everyone has what they need, and more than that, they have a storefront so they can go buy what they need. So we should start seeing things getting built. Yeah, you see the beds immediately got built, so that's fine. They're not going to have a roof for a while anyway, so they're just going to have to deal with it. Actually, you know what? I almost want to prioritize hay. Oh, it's out of season. Dang. Now, I don't think barley can get made into hay. It's actually a good question. I don't know how certain resources like straw. Can we figure out what straw comes from? Let's keep the game running here. Commodity straw. Yeah, I don't know if barley will make it. It sounds like the flailing splot. Okay, let's look here. So barley makes straw. Okay. Good. So then change this. We want to go ahead and do barley with a slightly higher priority so we can get more straw, because we're going to need a lot of straw here for roofs. Now, does that mean they're going to exclusively do straw? That's what it kind of looks like right now. All right. Well, that's not going to work then. So not assigned family. We'll go ahead and bump this then back down to 1 and whatever. You guys can do everything together. Villagers need beds. Yeah. Storefronts. Yep, we learned. We forgot, but we learned. So everyone currently has a storefront. Everyone currently has a bed. Everyone currently has a bed. Okay, good. So we're going good so far. Clear all notifications. Oh, I didn't know that button was there. So we don't get any of the taxes until the end of the season. So right now it's the 3rd day of spring. When we get to whatever is here and we start summer, that's when we get our taxes in. And so then they're going to haul everything over to us and pay us with the taxes, which is nice. That's another area we kind of could use right now. How goes our house? It still needs a lot of work, but we could do a public area right here. So the thing with the public area is it's just kind of a nice little area to come socialize. There's not really much we're going to put here. We'll want a well eventually, but for now, let's just start with the benches. Yeah, we'll just let people kind of chill here. Put a fireplace there too, but so that means my guys will go work on that because that's just a common area. We're Brian Common, and that's a common area. You know, it's named that way on purpose, but anyways, yeah, they'll go work on that when they're done. So... Actually, they maybe should be working on their house first, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. You know what we're going to do for now? I'm going to put a dirt path down here to speed us up just a little bit, because they do go a little quicker on the dirt path, it feels like. So I think I do want to go ahead and just queue that up. Now, I don't know what our kids are doing. I don't know if they sell, but... you know, whatever. Hey, they're kids. So we can actually pop over here and start seeing what they have. So they currently have 6 planks done. They have 42 straw. They have 1 wood rod, and they have 2 more straw. So they actually ended up with an excess of straw, or maybe they're just storing it from here. I don't know. I did grant food to everyone, right? Yeah. The other thing we need is they need shelves, because the shelves are where they store their food. Eventually, we're going to need people to start cooking. We're not there yet, though. No, we're not there yet. I mean, we can set it up now, but there's like, it's one of those things where it's like a RimWorld effect, where it's like you just have too much to work on, and so no one gets anything done because they have just too much to do. So is that enough barley up there? Probably. I don't know. What's the grow time? Does it tell you? Kind of. It doesn't tell you the length, though. So, rice. Interesting. What does the flailing spot do? Has an inventory. I mean, I know what the flailing... I wanted to see... Does it do anything with rice? It makes 5 rice grain. Okay. So we might want more than one flailing spot. I don't actually know on that. I'll go set up another one, though. Just because. The silo, I don't know if we'll need more than one silo. Can it only store one good, though? That's the thing where we're just going to have to kind of keep an eye on things. They'll also use the underground storage and stuff like that as well. You can see they put their logs down there right now. They're extra 4 wood. So if there's one problem I have with the game, I feel like nighttime is accurate, but I kind of wish nighttime was a little quicker, like maybe a little less time, because I just feel like the days just go by too quickly. So new families. So you need to build an inn. Yeah. So if we want to attract new families, one of the things we got to do is we have to set up an inn, which is under zones. And then basically the inn then is kind of an area that eventually one family works. And then people will come, they'll visit, they'll like the town, and then you can accept them. But we're a long way away from getting that working right now. We'll probably end up having our farming family work the inn as well, because they're gigantic. The other thing with the inn is you can set up a bunch of cooking stuff. Now, are we going to want an inn here? This is probably not big enough for the inn. That's an interesting spot, because I don't know where we're going to want to set up the inn. Because I think we might end up doing animals down here eventually as well. We can actually see what everyone has. Where was that? There's a way to see what every family currently has. Oh, I think it's over here. Accounting reports? Yeah. Normal meal, plank, straw, family market presence. So they're looking to purchase that thing. That stuff's not going to show up until we build a market thing. Okay, so they have meal, copper, silver, wood, tax. Yeah, okay, so they don't have any animals right now. That's what I was kind of wondering. The other thing is we could have the forage family also work on animals. And you know what? We didn't adjust priorities here. So they're going to do wood, planks, blueberries, and mushrooms. They're not going to do any animals, which I think I'm fine with. And then they're going to plant trees, everything but a blueberry tree, which I don't think they'll chop down. So that's fine. So the one thing I don't know about this family is, are they good with animals? No, they're good with foraging and cooking. So I'm not going to worry about giving them pigs. We'll probably have a different family come do pigs at some point. Like maybe have another animal family. Because there's deer, there's bears, there's pigs. There's a bunch of little animals all over the place. But yeah, I just don't think we're going to worry about it now. Aww, the dog belongs to the family of the Friesel. Aww, I didn't know which is the Friesel family. So they do have dogs. What? They didn't show up as they're listed. It wasn't up here. 4 potatoes, 12 parsnips. So they did get some stuff. They got some of their first resources. Yeah, interesting. Maybe dogs are just independent or something? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Path didn't get done. House still has a long way to go. My people are kind of terrible. I mean, it's not the quickest of roads. So, it does take a little bit of time to go build things. So, yeah, admittedly, we probably went a little excessive on the house. It's not like the farmer family here, which has 8 adults or 6 adults, which can just cruise through crap, man. And I think you might actually have 3 adults too. Yeah, you actually have 3 adults as well. No, you have 1 adult and 2 old. And then you have 2 adults. And then are both Parker and Jeff teenager and teenager? Okay, good. And then are these guys adults? Teenager? So I'm assuming a teenager can do more work. Oh, you know what? I gave everyone equal amount of foods. Except this family has 8. So we need to get them some cooking probably ASAP then. Yeah. All right, let's take a quick look at our warehouse book then. Because they can also sell food to everyone else too. We have a bunch of beer. I don't think I care about that. We could sell it. I mean, is there a reason not to sell things? I actually don't know. Let's hold on to the clothes, because I know clothes are necessary for the winter. So I don't really want to sell those yet. We could also sell meals as well, too, but I don't have a way to cook them either. Anyways, I wanted to look at wood. So we have plenty of wood right now. Straw's 155. That's not a lot, but we don't really need a giant kitchen. So let's start here, and let's just start with the hay wall, and let's, like, plan out this kitchen. I mean, we could do a kitchen in this house right here. It probably is big enough. Probably is. So if we're going to do a kitchen, let's see if I remember everything we need to do here. Should be under furniture, right? No, it'd be under production. It's not the bloomery. Not the blue, it's the cauldron. So this is used for cooking and brewing. So we need that. Yes. The other thing we need is we will need, over here in the common area, we need a well. So the well is basically where everyone can come and get water. You could give everyone a well in their own house, but that seems a little excessive, especially since that's right there. There's really no reason to do this. We also need a wooden block, and actually we could use a wooden block with everyone. So the wooden block allows them to chop wood and get wood for the fireplace. Ground storage, I think we already gave you. I don't think we care about it. I guess we also need a wooden cooking table then. This should be enough then for them to cook. Cauldron, cooking table. Might want more shelves. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more shelves, but I think this is plenty for them to start cooking. So the play here is hopefully then they start selling their food. Now the only thing I'm wondering, will they sell that food up here? Or are they only gonna sell this goods up here? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking they won't actually sell the cooked goods. But the thing is, we want them, I'm not so worried about them selling the cooked food. I'm more worried about them actually cooking food for themselves because they're gonna need it. Yeah, because they're, yeah. We're also gonna want people to buy food from them too. So you can see that people are putting their normal meals in there, but everyone else has got a little bit of time, especially these guys. Oh, you know what? I didn't give you guys a place for your food. So give me a shelf here, please. Yeah, we could give these guys another cooking station too. Are they actually using the fishing? We can check on the family and see if they actually have any fish yet. So, market present. They have nothing to sell yet. So no. Yeah, they've not done any fishing yet. Oh, you know what? I didn't give them any rods. That's why. Do they have nets up though? No, they don't have nets. They need 8 varn. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. So I don't know what they've been doing. Chilling all day. Good job, Brian. Good job, Brian. So let's go Pinal family. What do they need? 19 varn. I don't have a lot, so you can have it. What else do they need? 2 drawstring boots. So they need clothes. And then 4 planks. So then do they have the wooden rods? Also, we don't have ground storage over here. Which could be an issue. They actually don't list ground storage there. Okay, well, let's put it outside their house then. Yeah. I'm wondering why these aren't being built, though. Maybe because we... you know what? They have the wood rods. They don't have the varn. I bet you that's what's up. Okay, well, while this is happening, let's see what do you need. What do they need? Clothes, milk, stone. Well, do I have a 1 stone? I'll give you 1 stone if I have it. I have 1 stone. Congratulations, Grant. Friesel's pretty independent right now. These guys need 10 wood rods. These guys are going to need a little bit of stuff. That's okay. So this is the Harrod family. Then they need 6 planks, 8 wood. 6 planks, 8 wood. Now, I'm pretty sure we're selling all this stuff too, but whatever. I'll just grant it. I wasn't doing the Varn though, so yeah. Now they can actually start hopefully fishing. Yeah, there you go. So now they can actually start fishing. Okay, good, 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 good. These guys now have 72 planks and 10 wood. I would like to see more wood, but that's okay. I would like to see a little more here eventually. You guys just have firewood, which should actually be stored in the house. Yeah. What can store firewood? Food and beverages. Do I really want to put a ground storage in the house? Clothes, armor, and equipment. I guess we are. No. You know what? No. I need this button here because I need that button. I don't know what the easy one is. We'll just put the ground storage outside. Yeah, that would just be better. So storage, caravan storage, ground storage. So you guys can come collect your crap from outside. There you go. Yeah, we don't have any for the household, so they're using this stuff for the firewood, which is a bit of a waste because we want this more for the... yeah, we might need more silos. We want that more for the food. Build 3 silos here. Now remember that everyone also has money. So with that money, they can go buy whatever they need. So for example, these guys are selling wood. So if they need wood, they can go buy some. They have money. I know cooking table, well, cauldron, wood block, and a stock of firewood. So these guys should theoretically be able to cook now. They should. They only have rice grains, so I don't know if they can actually cook with only rice grain, but that's okay. You have a fish to sell. Congratulations. What do you guys have? You have carrots, parsnip, potatoes, and rice grains. So no, they can definitely cook if they wanted. We should probably work on a kitchen for everyone then. I need a duplicate button here. That would be kind of nice to have, but that's okay. So we'll give you a cauldron. We will give you cooking table. Then I need the wood block. Where was the wood block? There it is. Wooden block. And then one more shelf here again. Perfect. And I mean, we might as well do it down here as well. There's really no reason not to. And at some point we're gonna have to do some cooking, I think. I imagine. Yeah, actually that's a good question. Would we get the food from everyone else? Yeah, I don't know. Like, will we tax their food? Here's the other thing we didn't do up here that I want to do real quick is some ground storage. We didn't do it for the family. Kind of like what we did for there. We only did 3 for those guys. So to keep it somewhat symmetrical, we'll just do 3. All right. Cooking down here. So we need a cauldron, please. We'll do a wood block right next to it. And we'll do a cooking table down below. So now everyone should be able to do their own cooking if they wanted. And then we actually have, oh, you know what? I'm gonna move that. I honestly thought, I forgot the shelves are up there. So we'll do another shelf here. I don't know if we need 2 shelves, but it's okay. And then we'll do the cooking table right here. Now we also want to get floors. We want to get roofs. Those are gonna need straw. We might want to wait till the end of the season. I don't know. I mean, people can buy straw themselves. You know what? Let's start by roofing our own stuff. We're not even done building our stuff yet. My gosh. My people are just slow. Part of it too is we're also working the storefront, and I don't think our kids can do it. So that means one person may be working all day, but the other person's spending a good portion of the day selling. I think it's like a couple hours in the morning they actually spend selling. Oh, we're at 50 minutes here. We got to wrap this episode up. So anyways, this is kind of like a good overview real quick here of Lords and Villains. Next episode, we're going to try getting an in going, getting some new people. But hope you enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.